Good afternoon. Today we will discuss about types of constructors. Okay. Already in the previous class we discussed what is a constructor and we discussed one of the default constructor, and remaining constructors are parameterized constructor, overloaded constructor, and constructor also we can implement as a copy constructor. These topics we will discuss today. Okay, right. The topic is, first one is parameterized constructor. See, parameterized constructor means we are passing values through the object of constructors. When you pass values, any data, any values through the object of constructor, the constructor member function will receive. The type of constructor is called as a parameterized. You take in C language passing by value. In same way, we are passing values from the constructor objects. The constructor object values will be received by the constructor. That constructor is called as a parameterized constructor. We will see one demonstration program on the parameterized constructor. Okay. Class So first of all, I am declaring class template as a class para. Para is a class name. At private, I am declaring two variables. At public, so member function name, class name is same. So this is called constructor. And here constructor, commonly we discussed constructor should not have any return type, but it will receive. So if a constructor will receive, that is called as a parameterized constructor. So it receives variables values through the x comma y, and x value we are assigning into a, y value we are assigning into b. Then void maximum, we are finding maximum of these a comma b values. If a greater than b, maximum is equal to a, else maximum is equal to b. Then we are closing class template. Now I am creating objects in void main. Void main. So para, first of all I am taking CLR SCR. Para P1 is object, I am passing 1525. So 1525 will be received by x, 15 will be received by x, 25 will be received by y. The x value we are assigning into a, y value we are assigning into b. So it will display maximum is equal to 15. Now I am calling P1 dot maximum. So the cursor goes to maximum. So 15 greater than 25 condition is false. The control goes to else part, will display maximum is equal to 25. So here object through object we are passing. So then the constructor member function receives. This constructor is called as a parameterized constructor. Okay. Then next para P2. So here I am passing 50, 25. So 25. So through P2 object we can create number of object. Through P2 object we are passing 50 value as x, 25 value as a y. So x value we are assigning to a, y value we are assigning to b. Then we are finding 50 greater than. Now I am calling P2 dot maximum. Then get ch close. So it will be a 25 greater than 15 condition is it will display maximum is equal to 50. 50 greater than 25 condition is true. So it will display maximum is equal to 50. Okay. So here the theme is parameter. First of all, constructor is constructor also one of the member function. If a member function name is similar to class name, that is called constructor. The main application of constructor is there is no need to call constructor with the object of class. When you create object of the class, so automatically constructor member function will be invoked. Okay. So there are types of constructors are there. First one is default constructor. In default constructor, variables values will be initialized. Next one is parameter constructor. In parameterized constructor, the constructor member function will receive through the objects. While we are creating object, at the same time we are passing values. The variable values will be received through the object. The constructor will receive. The constructor receiving values through the object, that is called as a parameterized constructor. So this is one of the demonstration program. Once again we will see. So if you trace a program, C++ is a bottom to top approach language. So cursor comes to void main, refreshing purpose. So para P1 is object 15, 25. So automatically this member function will be invoked. X value will be received as a 15, y value will be received as a 25. X value we are assigning in A, y value we are assigning in B. Then P1 dot max, cursor goes to maximum. So 15 greater than 25 condition is false, cursor it will display maximum is equal to 25. So then second object, through second object we are passing para P2 50, 25. 50 will be received by X, 25 will be received by Y. So X value we are assigning in A, Y value we are assigning B. So A value is equal to 50, B value is equal to 25. And P2 dot maximum, cursor comes here, 50 greater than 25 condition is it will display maximum is equal to 50. So this is a parameterized constructor program. Now next one is overloaded program. And in C++ function overloading is a overloaded function. Some are similar. In function overloading, same function names are there, but the class is different. But method overloading, constructor overloading, class name, member function names are same. After discussion of constructor overloading, same concept we will convert into method overloading or function overloading in CPP. Okay. So topic is overloaded constructor. It means overloading means doing addition duty. In overloading constructor, multiple constructors in a class program, that class program is called as a overloaded constructor. It means multiple constructor function in a class called as a overloaded constructor. Okay, we will see. and we will perform area of rectangle, area of circle with the help of constructor overloading concept. See, first of all, in class template, I am taking two member functions which belongs to constructor member functions, and here using overloaded but parameter constructor concept we are using. Class over class name, I am not taking as a private public. Over class name member function is same, that is called constructor. Over twice we are using, so this is called as a constructor overloading. So integer r, parameter the constructor r, so we are passing through the object while creating. So r value, so r1 equal to pi r square. Here it will perform area of circle. So second over integer L breadth. So integer r2 is equal to L into breadth. Area of rectangle is equal to r2. Now I am creating first CLR SCR over V1 is object. I am passing first 21. So 21 value will be received by R. Then it will perform radius. It will receive as a radius. It will perform area of circle. It will display. Okay. Then second over V2. So V2 object I am passing 25 then 35. So 25, 35 will be received by here, and it will perform area of rectangle. Then it will display area of rectangle. Then close. Then get ch. Then close. Okay. So this is a program on constructor loading. Once again, if you trace a program, C++ is a bottom to top approach language. So void main, first refreshing purpose. Over is the class name, V1 is object. When we are creating object, I am passing. So this is called as a parameter constructor, and multiple constructors we are using. It is also called as a overloaded constructor. Over V1 21, 21 will be received by R. So it will perform area of circle. It will display. Then again cursor comes to here. Over V2. So second object V2 25, 35 I am passing. 25 is received by L. 35 will be received by V. R2 is equal to 25 into 35. Area of rectangle is equal to R2. So R2 value will display. Again cursor comes to here. It stays close. So this program demonstrates multiple constructors in a class. So if a multiple constructors are there, the constructor is called as a overloaded constructor. Same program will convert into function overloading of C++. So a difference is in function overloading class name is different, and member functions, if you are using 3 member function, member function is same but we are passing different arguments. So this we will see. $58
15.
So same program I am converting into function overloading. So here I am taking area and it will not returning, so void area class name I am taking capital A, void area integer R. So then here void area. So now I am changing the objects. See, class name is A, so A1 is object, then CLR is here. So A1 dot, so area, so here I am passing only 35. So 35 value will be received by here, okay. So then A2 object, so with A1 object I am calling area of 10, 7, then give ch. So here function, same function names we are using, but passing arguments are different. Here it receives only one argument, here it will receive 2 arguments. If you take same function name, that function should receive 3 or 4 arguments. In that way we are performing. This is called as a function overloading. Function overloading means function names are same but passing arguments are different. If you trace a program, cursor comes to void main. So capital A is a class name. First of all, class, this is a class template. I am not taking any variable set private, public. Void area integer R, it receives R. So R1 is a variable, we are finding area of circle, then we are displaying. So void area, so multiple constructors are there, multiple functions are there which having same name. So this is called as a function overloading, and function name is same but passing arguments are different. So it receives only one argument, but here it receives 2 arguments. It will perform area of rectangle, then it will display. So small a1 is the object, capital A is the class name. A1 dot area 35, 35 will be received. So it will find out area of circle. So A1 dot area of 10 comma 7, 10 comma 7 will be received by L comma B. It will perform area of rectangle. See, function names are same but passing arguments are different, so it is called as a function overloading in C++. Same concept overloading concept we are converting into function overloading. Difference is here class name is different, functions, multiple functions we are using, function names are same but passing receiving arguments are different. In the method, in concept overloading, class name is same, method names are same. That is the difference. Okay. So today we focused about parameterized constructor and constructor overloading and function overloading. In parameterized constructor, we are passing argument through the object to constructor member function that will receives. Next, constructor overloading. In the constructor overloading, multiple constructors we are using, but passing arguments are different. In function overloading, function name same, passing arguments are different. These three concepts we discussed theory wise, and programming each concept wise we discussed one program. Okay, write these programs and prepare. And tomorrow in the next class we will discuss about destructor and copy constructor also there. The topic we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you. Good afternoon.